Hi, how are you? It's Ching at the Heights of Wellness, which is my studio. So welcome. Today, we're gonna do the 4 Qigong basic stance out of 8, right? This is part 2. So last video, I showed you the first 4, which is horse stance, right? And the arrow and 4-6 stance. And last one we did the other video was false stance, just softly touch. It's using for you to kick somebody on the shin or step on there instead. Okay, so again, so this is all the Qigong 8 basic stance. It's the same for Tai Chi Chuan, which is when martial art done very, very slowly become a way of life to learn how to, right, self-defense and how to communicate with people. Either, from movement we learn so much more. So today we're going to do the next 4, out of 8, okay, basic stance, which will be, we're going to start a really challenging one. We'll call it sitting on the cross leg. Then we're going to go into golden rooster. Golden rooster, sometimes they call it crane posture. And that's like the challenge of the false stance, you will see. Then we're going to go to taming the tiger and the squat stance. Squat stance is really just challenge your strength. And it's a great way to do the standing meditation. It's not easy, sounds easy. I'll show you. Okay, so we're going to starting out with sitting on the cross leg. That creates a little spiral. The beauty about Qigong Tai Chi Chuan is we're going to use the leg in the hip socket, the whole leg, your thigh and the leg and feet. You pivot in the hip socket. So this laterally rotate, this medial rotate. So there's a lot of movement because you need to, right, create a spiral movement. That's what we're trying to do. So mechanically, it's not mechanical like a robot, but beautiful, right? Appreciate what we have as a human, this beautiful spiral. There's a lot of muscle in your body does, and the portion does a spiral movement. We're gonna use that, okay? So here we go. So you can start with I'm gonna turn a little bit so you can see a little better. So you can start in the small horse stance first, okay? So here we go. I'm gonna show you the leg first. I put my weight on the right leg first so I can pivot on the heel on the left. So you see that's in the hip socket, okay? The whole leg rotate from the hip socket. So I'm gonna laterally rotate. Now transfer weight to the front leg, now pivot the back leg. Can you see that? So now I'm gonna get a little higher so that's what happened. That's it. If I go all the way down, you were sitting on the cross leg. So I'm just showing you the modification first. Now you're gonna put your heel down, pivot, and pivot this leg and the back leg pivoting. This time I'm gonna all the way down. So my leg is crossed, coming up. Okay, pivot. This is not easy. Qigong is not just for elderly, and it's for people really like to challenge meditation and movement together. So my legs are crossed. I'm gonna shift my weight forward a little bit and comes up. Okay, so here we go. Now do side. It's really hard to do side to side because the rotation. Okay, so from here, I'll try one more time for you. Here we go. Inhale, I'm gonna use my arm. I'm opening, I contract, hollow my tummy, come all the way down. And push, coming up, pivot. You pivot on the free leg, so you wait on the leg that's free can pivot. And then you change again, you comes in and all the way down or halfway, then shift your weight, comes up and come back and return. So you can do many times. Start slow, right? Getting the transition first of your leg, that's the most important part. Just like our walking, right? The leg changing, weight without weight, weight without weight. Same thing now, we start choreograph. So many beautiful ways to do. Okay, the next one is called the crane, right? So, I'm sorry, golden rooster. Okay, so from here, I'm stepping, I'm lifting the left leg, it's a kick, then bounce. The right hand is on the girdle belt, and here, inhale, hollow your tummy, kick and bounce. I'm going to turn a little bit so you can see better. Inhale, kick and bounce. And the inhale, kick, same arm, same leg, and bounce. Inhale, try to transfer weight and bounce. And inhale, exhale, and balance. Okay, so I also put out a video this week, right, to teach you how to do the 3 balance way, kind of support the Qigong practice, because there's balance, just practice balance with a knee bend, okay? Because in Qigong, we'll do, in Tai Chi Chuan, we do so much movement with the knee bend. It's much more, right, rooted and support, okay? So next one is called Taming the Tiger. It's actually a side lunge and a side lunge. So you just practice the side lunge. I'm gonna push my weight, so your arches lift both feet. I push the right leg, I shift weight to the left. So that's how you practice first, side to side. And see, my pelvis is not moving. It's like I'm moving the mountain. So my torso is a mountain moving to the right and moving to the left. It's opposite. Use this leg to push you over there, okay? So now, taming the tiger, there's a beautiful arm movement. I'll face you first, and I face away so you can see, you can copy it a little easier. So from here, I'm going to lift and punch. And here, and punch. And lift. See this rotation of the shoulder joint too? From here, and I go. And up, and I go. And up, and I go. Okay, so I'm turning around. That's crazy, right? So from here, you ready? We're lifting up and go. So you're going to the, right, the leg that's bent. So this is the modification. You don't have to go all the way down. Slowly, left arm up, rotate the shoulder joint, and twist the body, and you punch. Comes up, and you punch. Okay, here we go. Inhale. I'm gonna go real. The one that's in, we can advanced level. We're going all the way down. And the inhale. So I laterally rotate my right leg a little bit and go. Inhale and exhale. And the inhale, you're looking over to the open side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So if I face you one more time here, I'm going all the way down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. See, the arch of foot lifted, your feet is flat on the floor, and your knee follow the second toe. And so as soon as you change, your knee follow the second toe. If you're gonna go all the way down like I did, you need to slightly laterally rotate. Otherwise, you can just practice side to side. Your knee lined up with the second toe. That one's really hard. Okay, last one here. Okay, so it's squatting. So this one, ideally, you keep practicing until your pelvis and knee same height. And your hands can be right there, and you stay sitting there. So you don't lean forward. You're gonna keep your body upright. It's so much different than the squatting you do in the gym, right? So here we go. You get there, let's breathe 5 breaths. So inhale, horse stance, exhale. You go, say, okay, this is all I have, fine. You gotta, right, work with your mind. Don't have a big head. Because then you say, so I can do a little more, you do a little more. Gradually, so I give you the picture of where you should be. Inhale, exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you push down to get up. So everything takes time. I do very quickly from modification to advanced. Sorry, that's my friendly neighbor train. Anyway, so we will keep practicing. It's not easy. Qigong is not easy, but you can always modify because there's so many spiral movement and that massaging internal organ, strengthen your leg, give you amazing balance. That's why I say Qigong is really good. Help your balance, but it's not take a pill, right? It's practice. Once you understand, do it properly, and you will get there. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. And if you're watching once is not enough, keep watching. You'll get it. And thank you so much. Happy practice. See you next week.